What if the future of English football isn't decided by the champions, but by those clawing their way back up? Everton, battered by seasons of instability, are making bold moves in the transfer market. Manchester City, the reigning powerhouse, are quietly reshaping their squad behind the scenes. Two clubs, one rebuilding from the ground up, the other refining an empire. But here's the twist. Their paths may be more connected than they seem. As Everton chase young talent and City prepare for key departures, the ripple effects could reshape the Premier League's balance. So the question is, can a club in transition influence the trajectory of one at the top? Let's take a closer look. Everton's strategy this summer is not subtle. It's a gamble, one built on youth, urgency, and the hope that potential can become performance. Their pursuit of Tyler Dibling, the 19-year-old Southampton winger, is a clear signal. After an initial offer of £27 million was rejected, Everton returned with £35 million plus £8 million in add-ons. Still, Southampton said no. They value Dibling closer to £45 million and previously claimed he wouldn't be sold for less than £100 million. Why such insistence? Because Dibling isn't just a prospect, he's a symbol. A player with 2 years left on his contract, attracting interest from Chelsea, Tottenham, Aston Villa, and RB Leipzig. Everton want to be the club that bets early and wins big. They're also in talks for Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, who joined Chelsea last summer after a standout season with Leicester. But at Stamford Bridge, he's struggled for minutes. Everton see opportunity in his frustration. And then there's Wilfred Ndidi, the Leicester midfielder known for his defensive discipline. Everton are eyeing him as a stabilizing force in a squad that's lacked structure. If the Dibling deal collapses, Malik Fofana from Lyon is next on the list. Another teenager, another risk. David Moyes has admitted the squad isn't ready for the Premier League season, but these moves suggest a club trying to accelerate its rebuild by investing in raw talent and hoping it matures fast. It's not a guaranteed formula, but it's a statement. Everton aren't waiting to be fixed. They're trying to fix themselves. While Everton rebuilds, Manchester City refines. Their approach is quieter, but no less strategic. Bernardo Silva, the club's captain and midfield maestro, is reportedly considering a move to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. If he leaves, City lose not just a player, but a rhythm. His ability to dictate tempo and link play is irreplaceable, but City plan ahead. They've already secured Claudio Echeverri, a 19-year-old Argentine talent, and Maher Carrizo, another teenage prospect. Both are expected to be loaned out, Echeverri possibly to Girona, though he prefers Roma. This is the City model. Acquire early, loan smart, develop globally. It's not just about depth, it's about control. Through the City Football Group, they manage a network of clubs across continents, shaping players in their image. Everton, by contrast, operate without that infrastructure. Their moves are more immediate, more exposed. They can't afford to wait 3 seasons for a player to mature in Spain or Belgium. Yet both clubs are targeting similar profiles. Young, versatile, high-ceiling players. The difference is in the margin for error. City can absorb a miss. Everton cannot. It's like watching a master sculptor and a street artist working with the same block of marble. One has time, tools, and a studio. The other has urgency, instinct, and a crowded pavement. Still, both are shaping something. And as City prepare for life after Bernardo, and Everton chase their future stars, their decisions may echo louder than expected. Because in football, even the quiet moves can shake the ground. The moves made by Everton and Manchester City may seem unrelated, but they're quietly converging. Everton's pursuit of Tyler Dibling isn't just about adding flair, it's about filling a gap that City themselves might soon expose. If Bernardo Silva departs, City lose a creative outlet. Dibling, though raw, plays with a similar instinct, cutting inside, drifting between lines, unlocking defenses. Of course, City aren't chasing Dibling, but they are investing in players like Echeverri and Carrizo, who share that attacking DNA. Everton, without the luxury of time, want that impact now. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is another thread. He left Leicester for Chelsea, but now finds himself on the fringes. Everton see him as a midfield engine. City, meanwhile, have relied on depth in that area, But with departures looming, their midfield may soon look thinner. Even Wilfred Ndidi, a defensive anchor, represents a type City have often overlooked. His presence could give Everton the balance City might need to rediscover. It's not that Everton are copying City, it's that they're reacting to the same pressures: aging squads, inflated markets, and the race for sustainability. Imagine two trains on parallel tracks. One is sleek, fast, and well-oiled. The other is patched together, running on grit and hope. But both are heading toward the same destination: relevance in a league that punishes hesitation. And if Everton's train arrives first, it won't just be a surprise, it'll be a signal. Because sometimes the club chasing shadows ends up casting one of its own. Step back, and the patterns become clearer. Everton and Manchester City aren't just shaping their own futures. They're reflecting a broader shift in the Premier League. Clubs are no longer relying solely on marquee signings. They're investing in youth, versatility, and long-term development. The average age of top-flight squads is dropping. Players like Dibbling, Echeverri, and Fofana aren't exceptions. They're becoming the blueprint. This isn't just about footballing philosophy. It's economic. With transfer fees inflating and financial fair play tightening, clubs are forced to think smarter. Develop internally, buy early, sell high. City have the infrastructure to do this globally. Everton are trying to do it locally, but both are responding to the same pressures, and fans are noticing. The excitement around young signings isn't just hope, it's strategy. Supporters understand that the next star might not arrive with fanfare, but with potential. The Premier League is evolving. It's no longer just a battleground of giants. It's a proving ground for vision. And in that space, clubs like Everton can rise, not by matching City's resources, but by matching their intent. Because in this new landscape, clarity of purpose might matter more than size. We began with a question: can a club in transition influence the trajectory of one at the top? Now, the answer feels less abstract. Everton, through urgency and ambition, are making moves that could ripple far beyond their own season. Manchester City, through precision and planning, are preparing for a future that may look very different from their present. Both clubs are shaping the Premier League, not just through results, but through intent. And that's the shift. Influence isn't measured only in trophies anymore. It's measured in ideas, in how clubs adapt, invest, and evolve. Everton may not have City's resources, but they have something else: clarity, a willingness to act, even when the odds are steep. So perhaps the future of football isn't shaped by giants alone. Perhaps it's shaped by those who dare to build, while others maintain. And that leaves us with one final question. If Everton succeed in this gamble, will others follow? And if they do, will Manchester City, so used to leading, be forced to respond? Because in football, the ones who chase the future often end up defining it.